Ahoj, natáčím pokračování ze hry Hogwarts Legacy. Dneska druhé video budu pokračovat s tím plánem, co jsem končil. Takže pokračovat na Astronomy Class a nějak pak uvidíme, co bude dál.
What are you up to now? Velio.
Trošku droply FPS, teda zatím.
Alohomora.
Okay, druhá.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Heal.
Okay, takže to si dám přepad vypadá.
Revelio.
Ok, tak já teda poběžu zpátky nahoru. Jednička.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Ok, tak jdu dál. Co s touhletou sochou ještě?
Incendio. Arresto momento. Dependo. Descendo. Glacius. Repulsor. Glacius. Dependo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Ok, taková random klikačka spelu. Prozkoumáme všechno.
Why do we have to take astronomy? What's even magic?
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck.
Revelio.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Confringo. A pristine night.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must... We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty...
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
All right, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
Velio.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Amit.
There's the table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Revelio.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Level up. Tak. Jdeme další story quest.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Psst, over here. Quietly.
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can... It's a long story, one I promised to share when we...
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
I wonder what that does. Oh, well, that didn't work. Perhaps that did it. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Když nějaký flipendo tomu dát.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Tady to je jako zajímavý. A potřeba bych to asi dát na výšku, akorát na flipendo to nedává.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Confringo. Revelio.
Tak jako jdu dovnitř, no. To vypadá spíš jako zkratka.
dead end. Must be another way in. Akio.
Jo, další cesta tam určitě bude.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Okay.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Hello, Honora.
Revelio.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them. Highwing.
Do you know that Hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that Hippogriff. Agreed?
Jasně.
This is our chance. Go!
Lost it! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio.
Okay, tam už teda jsou stráže, tady vidím cestu
I
na
hope Natty
boku.
stays out of trouble. Akio.
Jako je to ještě cesta dolů. Tam to nevím co s tím.
Revelio. Not the safest place to sneak into.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
Bum. No jo, kam s tím dá. Když to dám sem, že to bude jako stačí.
Guardian Leviosa.
Wow.
Leviosa. Hippogriff Totalis. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Jdeme dál, jdeme dál.
I'll take her.
Productor, how did that feel?
Nice try. Rebellion.
Jo, nice try.
Alohomora. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Co teď? Kudy teď? Tudy? Tudy.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Level 2 lock. Mám šipřik. První kouknutá šipřik kam vede. Vypadá jako slepá ulička.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Protego! Incendio!
Revelio.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Oh no. Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Revelio.
Thestrals veterán Hippogriff. Phoenix where? Phoenix is already.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Pomaloučku, pomaloučku.
Everything is all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
Já to tam čekal nějaký fight. Já už můžu ovládat, já, to je zase jako koště, ne?
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Pervadnout jezerem, jo.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
A jdeme, protože mám teď jako Hippogrifa na lítání a mám to na běhání. Mám týka.
Slow down now. There we go.
Dvě neznámé věci. Takže dáme Sebastiana. No, možná ještě dřív. Secret room, a ještě se proběhnu sem. Proběhnu, teleportnu.
I assume you have news regarding the Gothic you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Okay. Takže tímhle bych měl teda být připravený i ten nový
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deek hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deek thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
Well, I suppose if looking for Tobbs also allows me to test my enchanted clothing, then I can do it.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deek know what you learn about Deek's old friend.
Tak, co je tohle? Je to pro Hippogrifa. Okay. konzervát. Map chamber. Ok, a tak to já si chci podívat tyhle, takhle by mohly být taky zajímavý ještě questy. Má jinou značku než klasický side quest. Tak uvidím, co to bude zač.
Revelio.
Someone pass me a note in class with a heart.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio.
Always frown. He should burn the castle down.
Lumos.
Great Hall.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided.
Revelio.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't.
Reveal. Ok, takže tady máme 7 a 9. Takže pavouka. Pavouka. A tady mám 12, 11, 3.
Revelio. Here. Lumos.
Quiet! Whenever I get from Hogwarts, it's terribly my child. It's broken.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Alohomora.
Pa-pa-pa-ram.
Revelio.
Já jsem tyhle části, tak to teď
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
proběhnu.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Máme další.
Levioso. Revelio.
I haven't been
called Puffskein Dunkeen once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf.
Alohomora. Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, už to je tady prostřed.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Jo, tady je to prostě. Tak.
Lumos.
Ještě si tak pamatuju, kde jsem to vzal.
Revelio.
Okay, teď už se s ním dopokecal.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
OK, to je šance se naučíme zakázat nějakou zase se přibližuje.
Revelio.
I tried a knee reversal. don't mind saying.
OK, takže teď máme nějaký ještě další quest. No, tady tohle. Abych to ještě dodělal.
You are here.
Revelio. Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he charge?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle.
Revelio.
We will bring Archie home.
Alohomora.
Ba-da-da-da.
Revelio.
Už mám za skoro plno. Ještě dovědět, jestli to půjde. Nebo kouknu tady ještě, jestli není týhle, a to možná taky byl.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
To není to lepší, tohle by možná šlo, ale líbí se mi to.
Revelio.
Prostě nejasně nějaký music.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow
Ja,
that
to
we
je
need.
jsem bednou.
We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Incendio! Incendio! Revelio!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it.
Revelio.
At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Photographs. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who witnessed death
Mám to stál. Chaos. To stál. To jsem rád, to jsem rád.
Arrest the momentum.
Aho, a druhý je zasrála. Tady chybí, teda koukám.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
Revelio. You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie. Hush now. It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes. I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Nějaká zábava.
don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run? Harlow will decide what to do with him once he gets back.
Revelio.
Tak asi nahoru, slice. Ok, so casting reducto. Break. Shot charm.
Revelio.
I'm in the fight though.
Look then.
Expelliarmus!
You're a Jew! You don't!
Don't do that! Is this Hogwarts back? Hey! Impressive! Had enough? Coward! You made a great mistake! Oh.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
Co tady máme? Jo, až si to tady pozbírám, ti pomůžu.
Please, I need your help.
Revelio. Archie? Archie Bickle.
How do you know?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Alohomora.
Otevřeno.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now, let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Rychlej přesun.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Jasněčka. Žádný problém. Takže zpátky map chamber.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there, and did not recognize, nor trust, anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight, so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Tak mi to musíte ukázat, jak ten Thestrals zotej, no.
Revelio.
Jo, quest, no, konečně.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
A zase bohužel ještě asi ta portnou zase zpátky. Tam mám ještě zvířátka, tak ať je tam vyložím, když to půjde. Okay, a legendary hatter.
Shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deaker's mark.
Já to mě teď netrápí. Teď chci příběhovku. Ještě nějakou chvíli mám čas, tak ještě něco snad stihnu.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Mám to něco, co bych mohl potřebovat. Tohle tam mám. Tohle tam mám. A jinak asi nic. No a čekám, když vám ukvězit, to stejně naplní novýma remákama, takže to nemusím úplně zdržovat. Svigem to rychle zvlátíme.
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
No, to je jedno, kudy půjdu.
Wouldn't mind a plum chop a crinkle. Suit me, sit around all day.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot.
One there.
Let's have some here. Let's do that.
I hate that! I won't rest.
Asi na ten vyskaštu, prostě to bude probíhat takhle.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
What an unfortunate end for you! I shall have been.
That's our way in. Revelio.
Way in. Dobře. A, tohle jsem zase nechtěl. Chybí mě tam přece jenom repair a tohle.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Revelio.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle. Revelio.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Try to make this too easy for me.
An intruder! Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Give it back.
This is where you will fail.
You weaken quickly. Will you hold still?
What are your thoughts on electricity?
I will
Release me!
You're going to regret that.
Why have you not run away? Stop that, brain!
I'm embarrassed for you.
You're no match for me.
No, don't!
That's just the beginning.
I shall avenge your death.
Revelio.
Bum 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 bum. No, pozbíram, co tady je.
Revelio.
Tady bedínka, truhlička. Pak rádáme nahoru, teda nahoru. Tady další truhlička.
Revelio.
Bych tady něco nenechal náhodou.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
OK, tak já jdu dál. Docel podzemku nějaký dungeon, no tam.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic
Revelio.
and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic, and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the
second trial. OK, tady teoreticky to bude nějaká dlouhá skákačka. Přemýšlím, jestli tam rozdělit chtěl na konci úplně boss. Nevím, jak dlouho natáčím, ale... Asi ne.
Revelio. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Jump again.
Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
Tam je cesta.
Revelio.
A co s tím? Už to tam potřeba dát nějakou našiknu.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
A asi to tam tady zhruba zůstane, jdu dál. Tady bude fajn, to vypadá. No vypadá to zase rovnou jak nějaká arena. Teda. Jdeme dál.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius!
Revelio.
Čekám, to vypadá další arénka taková.
Confringo! Revelio!
Nera.
Confringo! Confringo! Arresto momentum! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Glacius!
There's a pillar here. No ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Accio!
Okay.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Okay, to jsem nechtěl.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ne, ne.
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Leviosa!
Co tam nevyleze?
Revelio.
Okay, rytíři.
Confringo! Repulso! Confringo! Confringo! Places! Expelliarmus!
Revelio.
Tady to je jak se stará. A tohle tak napůl taky. To je pár, to ještě nejde použít asi. To je pár zadělaný pránou, takže... A nic, tak jo, takže já budu brát, že musím jít teda na druhou stranu nejprv. Že to je prámoc prostě jak pokračování dál.
Revelio.
Přijde mě to takový divný, kdyby to tam nedalo dostat. nic nevím. Světlo.
Incendio. Lumos.
Prostě skrz mě to nepustí.
Wingardium Leviosa. Alto. Glacius. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
Aha, ještě teď to byl box. Teď to nemůžu ovládat, tak to musím. Okay. Tak to já zberu, to je všechno. Prostě truhla sebraná a nevím. Nic si tam. Takže jdu dál. Jdu dál.
Revelio.
To je báze sekce stav boss aréně. Tady mám 22 z 28. A mě to napíše, že není místo. Jo, to jsou poušny, ok, sorry. To zase před boss fightem byly poušny. Nestihl jsem to přečíst, takže jo, jdeme na bossa. Dle mě, podle mě bossa, protože... jestli bude boss nějakým vlastně portálem.
What a relief.
No, jako... Tenhle boss už je uhrný, přidali mu, nevím, 2 moves, dva pohyby s jiným útokem, jak to je téměř to stejný, 90%. A bojím se, že to bude i zbytek triálu udělat těch, co jich má být nějaký 4. Ale jako doufám, že tam budou vypět ten goblin a ještě ten Norku, že to budou taky další jako boss fight, který by mohl jako zajímavě navršený, ale bojím se, že to nebude tak úplně ono. A stále jdu ze smrti, další boss poražený.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isidora, We are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Můžu pryč. Map chamber.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing stand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Okay. No. Já bych teď asi čekal spíš.
Natty told me about your
Okay,
run-in
shit.
with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Já myslím, že to zase budu asi spíš končit, než bych natáčel dál, protože to vlastně nějakou dobu to natáčím a asi už nebudu mít ani čas na nějaký další video. Tohle se pak poprodává si všechno. Questy. Rewards Crucio. To je zajímavý. No, v talentech nic nového není, tam prostě mám pořád stejný naučený. Bych čekal, že tam jo, bych si vybrat, že tam dám něco dalšího, ale mě se vlastně zatím nevím. Pořád čekám, jestli mi to ukáže nějaké, jako že to se stanou dostávat XP, třeba na 30. Abych nevejsnul úplně všechno. Zatím mě přijde, že Enchant Magic, no tam mám jako dost, potřebuji, by se mi plnil, by se mi dostával jako víc. Mně přijde takový zbytečný. Už tak mi to přijde OP. Tohle by jako mohlo být užitečný. To by mohlo být s tím, že to bych si jako mohl dát. Tohle si dám, ty finále vypadají OK. A co tady máme jako finál? Focus Potion. To zatím jako věřit tomu, že to je zase nějaký boss fight, se to bude moc hodit. Mega rychlý casting spamování spell by se někdo zburstil. Kolavičky, tohle jsem se ještě nějak nezvyk používat, když já to vždycky ve hrách hrozně málo používám. Tedy když mi to naří těch questů, nebo si všimnu, že to je nějaký bonus. Ale jinak jako kdybych si z toho měl vybrat, tak si dám jako zase tyhle ty finál poslední 2 let, jako tohle by mohl být jako užitečný. Musím kouknout. Si musím pak, co je potřeba na tenhle Focus Potion, potřeba takrát. Nevím. Tohle bych si pak dal, jak budu mít bombarda asi. Jinak tohle používám taky často, ale není to na to, bych to odspal asi talenty, protože tohle by taky šlo. Ne. Tohle bych si jako mohl dát. No. Tohle by bylo zatím jako heal a restomentum. Asi mě to jako nenutí to tam zatím dávat, takže to nechám bej. Každopádně mail. Takže to mějme to jako na ukončení, takže díky za sledování a pokračovat zítra spíš nebudu. Víkend těžko říct, takže možná až třeba další týden. Uvidím, jak mi to vyjde časově. Takže čau čau.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
A teď bych si to rozmyslel, tak ještě dobře, tak se ještě teda podívám, když to nový quest, co tam je. OK, takže pochočit, jako chytnout 2 zvířátka. Dobře. Tak jo, tak mezi díky a čau čau příště.